Hey everyone, it's your Sally Coach, and in this video we're going to be talking about the process and different scenarios you're going to be seeing when you're calculating a complete columnar cipher. So let's get started. So when we start our complete columnar cipher, the first thing we want to do is understand the pathway and the scenarios that may occur when we are solving this cipher. We will be going over this table once again in the end of the video, as it will make more sense once you complete the entire cipher, but I want all of you to have an overview of what you may see on the test. So the first step that we want to take is to find the total amount of letters in this cipher, as it will help us make our array. So the first step for all different pathways and scenarios is to always decode the number of letters. This means we're going to count each letter that we have in our ciphertext and then move on from there. Next, we will see if the question gives us a keyword or not. If the cipher does give us a keyword, which is following the green path right now, we will add 1 to however many letters are on the keyword, and this will give us the amount of columns that we have. Having a columnar cipher that gives you a hint, or better known as a crib, is extremely unlikely, but it's important to know the formula so that you can solve it fast if they do give you that crib or that keyword. Next, let's look at the intermediate way to solve the cipher. We are going to start off with decoding the amount of letters, like always. Then we will see that we have no keyword. So that's that red path we're on right now. If we do not have a keyword given to us and we have an X in this cipher, this will let us calculate the spacing between the characters so that we can figure out how many columns there are. So we have that yellow path and that red path, right? So on that yellow path, if there's more than one X, we can calculate the spacing between each X, and then that's going to help us figure out our keyword. Not our keyword, but the number of columns much easier. So when I say calculate the spacing, I mean to check how far apart each X is so that we can get the cipher quickly and find out the amount of letters in each row, therefore how many columns we have. Once we have this for the easiest pathway and the intermediate pathway, we will be rearranging the columns so that we can figure out the string of words in our first row making sense. We're going to scramble all of the letters so that they make segments of words, single letter words, or anything else that may make sense. Lastly, let's look at the trickiest pathway. We will first decode our letters and then see that we have no keyword. And if they do not even give us more than one X, then we will have to use trial and error. This means that we will be thinking of arrays in which the letters will be able to fit. For example, if we have 48 letters, we can make an array of 6 by 8, or 8 by 6, or 24 by 2, 12 by 4, so on. But even though there are that many scenarios for having a set amount of letters, we always want to choose the array that is closest to each other. This, in this case, will be 6 by 8 if we have 48 letters. Next, we are going back to rearranging the columns lettering to figure out how a segment of word or letters that makes sense as a quote sentence. Now that we have gone over the chart and process of solving a complete columnar cipher, click on the video that is shown on screen to take you to an example columnar video.